listen, just for the record, Julius Randle, all-NBA player twice, can get you 20, 25 a night.
So can Zach LaVine, and the Bulls can't give him away.
True, but listen, Jalen Brunson, you can't play him 37 minutes a night and expect a postseason run. Randall's going to be pivotal for them. They need him. They're able to keep him.
They can move him and get a better fit. Hartenstein was a better fit.
Hartenstein will be missed.
And he averaged, by the way, I can't believe you would say that. I could have hired far more people in your chair. You didn't have the most experience. It's a good fit. Hartenstein averages 8 a game. He was a perfect fit. Relentless offensive rebounder. Never clogged it up. Could defend a 5. Didn't get in the way of the offense. Julius is a bad defender, iffy. He clogs the offense. He doesn't help with spacing. He can't shoot. If he was 4 inches taller and could be a true 5 and defend centers, it would be fine. But they're going to have to go small ball. And you think the Warriors were small.
Yeah.
If Julius Randle's your 5, you are tiny.
They still have Robinson, the big guy. But, like,
he's always hurt.
Julius Randle, we're talking about a good play. He's a top 30 player in the league.
This is a fit.
Let's not write him off.
That's a fit story.
I get that. But with Bridges and the 4 Villanova guys, you know they have a fit. Randle will have to figure out how to work with
So the NBA is getting bigger. Porzingis, Giannis, Jokic, Wemby, and Julius Randle is your center?
He can play a stretch 4. He's not a great shooter, but he's a good shooter.
No, I'm talking defensively. You'll be the smallest team in the league. I mean, this league's getting bigger. The small ball nonsense is over. The league's getting bigger.
So we established Brunson's a 1, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And
who's the 2 on the
Mikal Bridges is going to give you...
Mikal Bridges is perfect as a 3. He's perfect as a 3.
I don't think this is a championship team. They're a very good team.
I think the 4th best odds in the league to win the title.
Yeah, I think that's overstated. I think there's teams in the West that are very good.
Wait, are the Sixers better than the Knicks right now?
Paul George is a complete difference maker.
I forgot we haven't done this.
Embiid backing in on Julius Randle because Mitchell Robinson will be hurt. Really, you think that's a? And by the way, I've got Paul George is better than Mikal Bridges. Now Brunson's better than Maxey. But the point being is the league's getting giant. You can't go small ball again.
I'm fine giving Embiid 40, 45 a night against the Knicks, and the Knicks will win the game because Embiid's a ball hog. And
everybody in New York knows I'm right on this.
No way. Listen, I'm not saying keep Randle. I'm just saying right now, the way they're structured, they're not bad. I don't think you can go get a big stud from Julius Randle.
You don't need a big stud. What you need is a center, a legitimate run-the-floor, relentless offensive rebounding force.
Okay.
I'm telling you, that Hartenstein departure,
it's a loss.
It's an absolute loss for the Knicks.
Yeah, just they got, second round deep with Julius Randle not playing. I think they're in good shape. All right, let's go to the NFL, Colin. Yesterday we discussed the top 10 quarterbacks ranked by NFL executives, coaches, and scouts, and one name that didn't come up, Brock Purdy. We touched on it briefly, but we didn't mention that in the article, they call Brock Purdy a system quarterback and game manager.
That's being...
Sure sounds like what Tom Brady was called early in his career. An anonymous exec added, you're not going to win because of him in most cases.
That's right.
Except, he has more fourth quarter comeback victories in the playoffs than Lamar Jackson. Okay. But, yeah, you're not going to win because of him.
Context.
Go for it, Colin.
It's
go
just
off.
like,
I know you love this.
just like Julius Randle. It's a bad fit. He's not a bad player. Don't conflate the two. It's like people today on the internet are conflating inefficiency by the Secret Service as a conspiracy theory. Those are two different things. Inefficiency, average employees probably shouldn't have been on that assignment is not a conspiracy theory. A very solid distribution quarterback on a well-coached, loaded team does not make a great quarterback. A lot of guys that played with LeBron, Matthew Dellavedova for an hour was a player. A lot of guys that played with LeBron looked really good. And then LeBron leaves in J.R. Smith's career. He golfs a lot now. You have to put things in context. Julius Randle, good player, not a great fit going forward. Brock Purdy, solid, good player, not a great player. Put him on, if he was on Jacksonville, they'd never be a playoff team. He doesn't have the talent to overcome. But in San Francisco with Kyle on that roster, you don't have to overcome. Just park the Mercedes and don't hit a tree.
So you were gassing up Josh Allen earlier. Do you remember what he was like early in his career without Stephon Diggs?
Yes.
Do you remember what he was?
Yeah, 6'6", 258, and jumping over linebackers. I do remember.
So body size and arm, that matters now in this discussion.
Tom Brady, 6'5", Peyton Manning, 6'5".
Tom Brady was a game manager for like 6 years.
No, that's what they called him. He wasn't.
Well, because he was drafted in the 6th round.
Size matters. 6'5", 250, Big Ben.
I mean, Josh Allen could do nothing early in his career. He was spraying the ball all over the field.
He's still a lot of yards.
Then he got Stephon Diggs. And then he made the jump to light speed, and now he's a star. Let's see what happens with Josh Allen this year.
Let's see what happens to Stephon Diggs this year.
Oh, I don't love Diggs. I'm just saying, the Brock Purdy disrespect, Colin. I mean, I don't know what you want. Like, Kyler Murray's what, like 10 games under 500 as a quarterback?
Kyler Murray's a number 1 pick for a reason. Brock was the last pick in the draft for a reason.
Zach Wilson was a number 2 pick for a reason.
Well, yeah, he shouldn't have been.
Yeah, and nobody knows how to draft quarterbacks in this league. Kyler Murray is a number 1 pick. So you think Kyler Murray would work with Shanahan and the Niners?
Yes, he'd be a better player. They'd have a Super Bowl right now.
Wow, you love Kyler Murray. You guys are boys since you hung out at that UFC fight.
We are friends.
I don't think the play action works with Kyler Murray. He's just tuck and run. I can make a play happen. Anyways, let's go on to another quarterback you love, Baker Mayfield. Bounce around the league guy after leaving the Browns following the 21 season, but he's finally landed on his feet in Tampa. Baker signed a 3-year extension with the Bucs and said it feels pretty good to finally have a home.
I'll tell you what, you're having a lot more fun when you're not getting shipped off to different places like a piece of dirty laundry, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So, when I got embraced at Tampa, it made a world of difference, and I've always played ball is enjoy it. I mean, it is a game. Yes, it is my job, but I love it so much, so why not? I've always wore my emotions on my sleeves, and so let people embrace that, and that's why I'm so excited for having more years to come in Tampa, for people to just get to know me a little bit better, truly realize that that's not just a show on the field. That's who I am when it comes down to the football aspect, and I love it. I'd do anything for our team, and our locker room guys know that.
Yeah, it's where I've often defended being a professional athlete. Can you imagine if I was traded tomorrow to a network I didn't want to go to? Well, they make a lot of money. A lot of people make money. They're called lawyers and doctors. Doesn't mean you want your family shipped across the country. Baker Mayfield's always been a franchise quarterback. It was a reach at number 1, but he's always had the talent. I've said that from very one. He is a franchise quarterback. He is absolutely one of the 20 best quarterbacks. I've said this for 3 years, even when I was banging on him. He's one of the 20 best quarterbacks on the planet. I don't doubt that at all. I had no problem with Tampa Bay giving him a 3-year deal. I don't think he's one of the top 12 quarterbacks. I think there's limitations with him, a lot of it due to lack of size and athleticism, but he can play. There's no doubt he's a franchise quarterback.
Interesting. So, you said the Brock Purdy was with Kyle Shanahan, and that's a big part of the system, and Shanahan's awesome. Last year, Baker has the greatest season of his career by a mile, with Dave Canales, the OC. Dave Canales is now gone.
Yeah.
You think Baker bounces back?
I think, like Shane Steichen leaving the Eagles, it will have an impact. I think my guys love Canales. My guys love Shane Steichen. And Jalen Hurts has not been the same quarterback, and Nick Sirianni has not been the same coach since the now Colts head coach left. It should be noted, Justin Herbert's rookie year, he had Shane Steichen as an offensive coordinator. He set records. So I do think offensive coordinators leaving it may not have an impact for Brady or a Manning in their prime, but it does have an impact. Listen, C.J. Stroud did very, very well. It helped that he had a smart head coach and a very sharp OC.
So you say Baker's a franchise quarterback, but if you look at his history from 2018, this season just could have been an outlier, Colin. Maybe he's not that good.
Well,
he just had one good season with Mike Evans and Godwin and Canales.
In the better conference, he won a playoff game. In the AFC, he won a playoff game in a tough division. And he throws a good ball.
Oh, that game over Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think it's...
Roethlisberger was just...
Sean McVay, I've said this about Sam Darnold. Shanahan liked him, and Kevin O'Connell liked him. Sean McVay's like, give me Baker Mayfield. I'll take him.
So who has a better year, Baker Mayfield or, I don't know, Bryce Young? Who has Dave Canales now?
Baker Mayfield. Because I still don't like the offensive personnel in Carolina. I think Tampa's got players.
I'll take the other side on that one. Final story is, rookies are set to report to